In this universe, nobody is chosen. Everything is frequency. You've been taught to change the world, to push, to prove, to perform. But what if the real shift happens the moment you stop forcing and start refining? Your thoughts aren't just noise in your head, they're waves. And every wave you send out collapses possibilities in the quantum field. Destiny isn't written in stone. It's a mirror of your vibration. Here's the truth nobody wants to hear. The universe doesn't respond to your words, your plans, or your promises. It responds to the frequency you repeat when no one's watching. And right now, two forces are pulling at you: the safety of the old and the uncertainty of the new. The real decision isn't between paths. It's between vibrations. Take a breath. Deep one. Feel the air shift inside your chest. That's not metaphor. That's physics. You just change the field. I learned this during a conversation that should have exploded. My brother, frustrated, voice rising. Me, heart pounding, words loaded. But I paused, slowed my breath, dropped my tone 20%, spoke softer, slower. Within 2 minutes, his shoulders relaxed. We found a solution neither of us saw coming. I didn't convince him. I shifted the frequency, and the field responded. In the next 20 minutes, you'll map 6 archetypes that activate 9 frequencies inside you, your divine purpose, waiting to be tuned. And you'll walk away with practices so simple, you'll feel the shift in 24 hours. Not belief, evidence. Let's begin. Have you ever noticed how reality shifts the moment you stop fighting it? It's like the world was waiting for you to quiet down so it could show you what's been there all along. Attention isn't passive, it's the most creative force you carry, and wherever it lands, the quantum field responds. Think of a camera with manual focus. You twist the ring slowly, and the blurry scene starts to sharpen, crisp, clear, alive. Nothing in the scenery changed, but now you see it. Your attention works exactly like this. It doesn't create something from nothing. It tunes into frequencies already vibrating around you, waiting for a coherent observer. I remember a heated argument about to explode. Heart racing, sharp words loaded on my tongue, that dense energy pressing against my chest. I paused for 10 seconds, just 10, and took 3 deep breaths. When I opened my eyes, the situation was the same. But I wasn't. I saw an exit that had been invisible before, and the conflict dissolved on its own. The secret isn't controlling what happens. It's observing without judgment. When you witness something without labeling it good or bad, the vibration of your presence reorganizes reality itself. It's pure physics. The observer alters the observed. You're not moving pieces on the board. You're changing the entire field. Now test this. Breathe in for 4 seconds, hold for 4, release for 6. Do it 3 times. Look around and silently name 3 colors. Feel your feet on the ground. Only then respond. Sounds simple? It is. But this 60-second pause can become the purest mirror you've ever held. And what's coming next will show you how to use this in every corner of your life. Freedom isn't something you earn. It's what remains when the invisible codes finally dissolve. You've been carrying beliefs like passwords typed so long ago you forgot they were running in the background. And every password filters what reality you're allowed to access. Picture a Wi-Fi signal. It's always been there, filling the room, humming with information. But if you've got the wrong password, you're locked out. Change the mental password, and suddenly you're streaming a completely different network of experiences. Same room, different frequency. That's resonance. It pulls closer what matches and pushes away what doesn't. Years ago, I believed, I have to please everyone to be valued. That code shaped every decision, every yes I gave when my body screamed no. One morning I rewrote it. I can be honest and kind at the same time. Within 2 weeks, a client who drained my energy vanished, and another one, aligned, respectful, appeared out of nowhere. I didn't chase or force. I just changed the signal. So here's the practice. Sit with something that frustrates you and ask, what belief is holding this in place? Write it down. Now find one living proof that contradicts it. A person, a moment, a story. Breathe into that evidence. Feel your shoulders drop. That's the field recalibrating. Try this for 24 hours. Say one clear, respectful no where you'd normally cave out of fear. Watch who moves closer and who drifts away. You'll see the architecture of your reality shift in real time. And in 2 minutes, I'll show you how to lock that new frequency into place so it doesn't slip back. Truth isn't what you argue, it's what you resonate. And integrity? It's the tuning fork that corrects the entire orchestra around you. You don't have to convince anyone when your energy is the message itself. Think of a sound equalizer. You touch one slider, just a tiny adjustment in the mid-range, and the whole song feels different, warmer, clearer, alive. Your coherence works the same way. Small, consistent alignments inside you recalibrate the emotional climate of every room you enter. People feel it before you speak. I made a deal with myself once. Nothing huge, just one promise kept for 30 days straight. I'll write 3 pages before checking my phone. 30 mornings later, something shifted. I looked at myself differently, and then others did too. Opportunities appeared, conversations deepened. I didn't announce the change, I became it, and the field responded. Here's your checkpoint, the 3H scan. Am I honest with what I feel right now? Is this harmonic with my values? Am I honoring my yes and my no? 2 minutes. 3 questions. That's the maintenance routine that keeps your frequency clean. For the next 24 hours, pick one value, kindness, courage, presence, whatever calls you, and do one small, quiet act aligned with it. Don't broadcast it, just do it, and notice how the air in your life starts to shift. You'll feel it. Others will too. And what comes next will show you how to amplify this resonance into something tangible and beautiful. Art isn't decoration, it's transmission. Beauty is a frequency, and emotion is the fastest bridge between souls. When you create from that place, you're not making something. You're allowing the source to write, sing, paint through you. Imagine a stained glass window with sunlight pouring through. The light is the same, always has been, but the art colors it, codes it, shapes how it lands in the eyes of everyone watching. That's what you do when you translate inner truth into outer form. You become the glass, not the light. The light was always there. I once created something in a moment of raw emotion. No plan, no polish, just pure feeling poured onto the page. It was messy, imperfect, but it spoke louder than anything I'd crafted with strategy. People I'd never met sent messages saying, "This is exactly what I needed to hear." That's not talent, that's transmission. The frequency found its match. Here's your practice. Pick one emotion you're feeling right now, joy, grief, longing, whatever's real. Translate it into 12 lines of words, a simple sketch, or 16 bars of melody. Don't edit, don't judge. Just let it move through you like water through a pipe. For 24 hours, share something small and sincere. A voice note, a photo, a paragraph. Don't measure success by likes or views. Measure it by the unexpected messages that come back, the ones that say, "I felt that." You'll know you've encoded something real, and what's coming next will teach you how to hold that vibration steady, even when chaos tries to shake you. Holding the field when everything's falling apart, that's the work nobody talks about. Coherence doesn't mean you're unshaken. It means you stay rooted while the storm rages, and your steady presence becomes the anchor that synchronizes every nervous system around you. Picture a lighthouse in the middle of a storm. Waves crash, wind howls, the sea thrashes, but the lighthouse doesn't push back, it just keeps the light on. Ships don't need instructions, they orient themselves. Your stability works the same way. You don't fix people or force outcomes. You hold frequency, and the field reorganizes around you. I lived this during a family crisis. Voices rising, panic spreading, everyone ready to make decisions they'd regret. I sat down, straightened my spine, loosened my shoulders and breathed. 5 seconds in, 5 out, through the nose. I spoke 20% slower than usual. Paused 5 seconds before answering. Within minutes, the energy shifted. No lecture, no control, just presence. And clarity emerged where chaos had been. Here's your practice. Sit tall, shoulders relaxed. Breathe through your nose, 5 in, 5 out. Speak slower than feels natural. Add a conscious 5-second silence before you respond to anything charged. It feels awkward at first. Then it becomes your superpower. In the next 24 hours, walk into one tense moment and practice lighthouse timing. Don't react. Don't fix. Just breathe, ground, and hold steady. Watch how synchronicities start appearing without you pushing. And what I'm about to reveal next will show you how to take that raw, uncomfortable energy everyone avoids and turn it into pure fuel. Pain isn't the enemy. It's energy you haven't understood yet. Resistance is what feeds it, keeps it locked in your chest, your throat, your gut. But total acceptance? That melts everything. Crisis doesn't break you, it amplifies you so the old programs can finally release. Think of a glass of murky water. If you shake it, the dirt swirls up and clouds everything. But if you let it sit completely still, no stirring, no fixing, the sediment settles, and the water clears on its own. Your nervous system works exactly like this. The more you fight the discomfort, the more it spreads. The more you allow it, the faster it dissolves. I had an anxiety episode once. Heart pounding, chest tight, thoughts spiraling. Instead of distracting myself, I sat with it. I felt the exact sensation for 90 seconds, just felt it, no story attached. The heat in my sternum, the tightness, the vibration, and then it peaked, cracked open, and underneath was a crystal clear insight about a decision I'd been avoiding. The anxiety wasn't random, it was a message. Here's what you do. Find the sensation in your body. Describe its texture, sharp, heavy, hot, cold. Drop the narrative. Just breathe into the feeling until it reduces by 30%. That's alchemy. You're not suppressing, you're purifying. For the next 24 hours, pick one discomfort and practice feel and allow. Don't fix it. Don't explain it away. Just let it move through you. Write down what dissolves and what asks for real action. You'll discover that most of what you've been running from was just energy waiting to be seen. And now, the final piece is coming, the one that ties everything together. You are the wave and the particle, the space and the observer, the field watching itself. That's not poetry. That's the architecture of reality. And now you see it. Observing is creating. Acting comes from being, not from effort. This was never about saving the world, it was about remembering. When you hold your frequency steady, the universe doesn't fight you. It reorders itself around you. Freedom isn't something you chase. It's what remains when you stop resisting what's natural. You've just activated 9 frequencies: presence, clarity, freedom, integrity, beauty, sacred emotion, stability, acceptance, transmutation. These aren't concepts, they're instruments, and you're the one playing them. So here's your 24-hour practice. Hold your frequency. Observe without judgment. Create from coherence. Remember who you are. When tension rises, breathe and change the air. When fear appears, choose love instead of resistance. When pain shows up, look at it without running. That honesty recalibrates the entire field. The signal you send today becomes the reality you meet tomorrow. So tell me, are you ready to own that power? Or will you keep pretending you're small? If this landed, hit that like button. Subscribe and turn on notifications, because what's coming next will blow your mind. You're not alone in the field. Reality is reading your signal. Comment as a way to anchor the frequency. I am not a victim. I am the architect. All right, now go build.